From the 100.5 and 790 newsroom, this is WSGW News.
17 degrees at 6:05. Good evening, I'm Jonathan Dent. Police in Saginaw Township are looking for a man caught on camera breaking into a clothing store and leaving with arms full of merchandise. Police say the incident took place around 5:28 a.m. on Thursday at the DXL store on Bay Road. The store's security camera shows a pickup truck backing through the front doors, breaking the glass. The driver is seen entering the building 3 times and putting clothes into the cab of the truck before leaving. Police say the entire incident took about 5 minutes and $2,700 worth of clothing was taken. The store will remain closed until the damage to the building can be repaired. Anyone with information is asked to call 989-791-7226. Saginaw police arrested 2 people on Saturday after the K-9 team located drugs in a stolen car during a traffic stop. According to police, Officer Hulp and K-9 Segan were dispatched to a stolen vehicle report when they located the vehicle and stopped the driver. K-9 Segan indicated the presence of a narcotic odor in the vehicle. A search turned up multiple bags of heroin, crack cocaine, powder cocaine, and methamphetamine, as well as drug paraphernalia. The driver and passenger were arrested and lodged in the Saginaw County Jail. People who may have never run a race in their lives have picked up the habit after the excitement of getting a medal in the St. Patrick's Day races in Bay City. That's what organizers count on every year. Andy Brady of the Bay Area Runners Club says he got started on a whim and has seen the same thing happen for others.
More people do this race on a whim because friends convince them to, saying I'm not a runner, but the finish line is a powerful experience. And when they cross that finish line and they get their finisher medal, this big heavy finisher medal, and they see the throngs of people and they're part of something big, it's addicting, it hooks them, and then they become runners.
Registration has begun for the 50th annual St. Patrick's Day races, which supports community nonprofits including Good Samaritan Rescue Mission and school athletic programs. For more information, go to barcmi.com. WSGW News Time is 6:07. The weather forecast is coming up.
Check out the WSGW Sports Broadcast page on WSGW.com. Want to know when and which WSGW station you can hear the Tigers, Red Wings, Michigan football and basketball, Saginaw Spirit hockey, and SVSU football? Click on the Sports Broadcast box on WSGW.com.
WSGW News Time is 6:08. The body of a missing 34-year-old Ogemaw County woman has been located in Leota in Clare County. Ogemaw County Sheriff's officials report that Sarah Elizabeth Burns was found dead on Saturday after a lengthy search. Search and rescue teams, law enforcement agencies, and volunteers from multiple organizations and communities joined in the search for Burns after she was reported missing on January 23rd. The Clare County Sheriff's Office had found her vehicle in the Leota area near Harrison before she was reported missing. A search was initiated using canines, drones, and on-foot canvassing. A GoFundMe has been set up to pay for funeral expenses for Burns. Alcohol or drugs don't appear to be factors in a fatal 3-way crash on Saturday in Genesee County's Thetford Township. Police say an 81-year-old Clio man was heading east on Vienna Road in a 2020 Ford Escape when he struck a 2004 Chevy Classic driven by a 64-year-old Flint woman going north on Bray Road. Police say the woman failed to yield at the intersection. The Clio man's car overturned in oncoming traffic and was struck by a westbound 2021 Chevy Silverado driven by a 57-year-old Millington man. The pickup driver was unhurt, but the Clio man was killed at the scene. The Flint woman was taken to a local hospital with minor injuries. Police continue to investigate the crash. The Carlton Township Police Chief has passed away at the age of 64. Craig Allen Oaten was born on February 1st, 1958 in Saginaw. He reportedly died at home on Saturday. Oaten attended Swan Valley High School, then attended the Delta College Police Academy. He started working as a part-time officer for the Carlton Township Police Department, becoming a full-time officer in 1984. Oaten would go on to become the department's chief of police in 1996 and then township manager 10 years later. Oaten is survived by his wife and children and his mother. Funeral services will be held this Thursday at 10 o'clock a.m. at the Snow Funeral Home at 3775 North Center Road. Visitation will take place at the funeral home on Wednesday from 2 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. and on Thursday from 10 o'clock a.m. until the time of service. Stay tuned. We've got much more coming up on the Evening Roundup.
On Saturday, February 11th, the Disability Network of Mid-Michigan presents Feathers and Fedoras. It's a Roaring 20s gala to benefit independent living programs for people with disabilities. Grab your silk top hat, your best flapper dress, and prepare to foxtrot the night away with dance music by Stone Street Revival. Find Lady Luck at the casino. Hit the speakeasy for Giggle Waters. Feathers and Fedoras, Saturday, February 11th at the Doubletree in Bay City. For information and tickets, click on the Feathers and Fedoras box you'll find online at WSGW.com.
Tech stocks and mega-cap issues weighed on the market to start the week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, NASDAQ, and the S&P 500 all closed lower. Stocks of local interest are also generally lower. AT&T 2016 up 21. CMS Energy 62.67 up 18. Dow 57.95 down 102. DuPont 72.65 down 90. Corteva 62.53 down 130. HP 28.82 down 41. Huntington Banks 14.84 down 17. Independent Bank 21.61 down a penny. Lumen Technology 5.14 down 15. Home Depot 3.14.24 down 2.45. Walmart 142.15 down 115. GM 36.29 down 166. Trenzio 26.82 up 35. And the price of a barrel of oil slid by $1.93, closing at 77.75 per barrel. This is Steve Anderson from Baird in Saginaw and Midland, wishing everyone a great evening and even greater returns.
Local news and information for Saginaw, Bay City, and Midland, and all of the Great Lakes Bay region. It's not easy or convenient to get unless you get the WSGW newsletter. I'm WSGW News Director Denise Shannon. Every weekday morning, WSGW sends a newsletter highlighting your local news. It's a newsletter you can get for free in your inbox. Sign up online at WSGW.com, scroll down the homepage, and click on the WSGW newsletter sign-up box.
Good evening. This is the WSGW Farm Final for Monday, January the 30th, 2023. I'm Terry Henney. In Chicago today, good positive day on the Board of Trade. We'll see how it finished off in just a moment. As far as our weather is concerned, we finally got some sunshine, much needed and welcome sunshine. But unfortunately, that clear sky is going to continue through the nighttime hours, and we are going to see some very chilly temperatures. Matter of fact, this probably will be the coldest evening we have seen so far this season. And tomorrow, we'll struggle to get 2/3 of the way to where we are right now, as we did peak out at our projected high temperature in that low 20-degree range. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast, but let's get back to those closing prices now. Wheat finishing up 3 at Star of the West this afternoon. Frankenmuth, as well as Cass City Rapson, looking at the white wheat at $7.13, the red wheat at $6.63. New crop up 4 cents, $7.39 for the white wheat, $6.89 for the red. Corn up a penny, Cass City as well as Frankenmuth at $6.29, the new crop up 3 at $5.30. Soybeans up 25 in Frankenmuth, $14.60, the new crop up 16 at $13.02. Over in the thumb area, $14.55 on the nearby soys, with the new crop at $12.97. As we said before, with clear skies, partly cloudy skies, we will drop down real close to 0 this evening. Sunset this evening at 5:45, will rise tomorrow morning at 7:54. Now, during the day tomorrow, we'll see more sunshine. There will be a few flurries around. We have a high-pressure system over northern Illinois tomorrow, and that's what's going to pull all that cold air out of Canada. Looking for a high of 15, a low tomorrow night, as we'll see a few more clouds, 5. As we go through the day on Wednesday, the winds will become a little bit more southwesterly and gusty. As a result, we're going to see a little bit warmer temperatures, but not above average. We'll make it up to about 25 for a high on Wednesday, 13 for a low on Wednesday night. What's average is 29 in the afternoon and 15 at night. And on Thursday, we'll have a continuation of the clouds, a little bit warmer still, but another high-pressure system will be moving in late in the day on Thursday. It'll increase the clouds, but then push the clouds away. And once again, Thursday night, we'll be looking at low temperature pretty close to 0. Same thing holds true on Friday. Friday will be pretty much a carbon copy of what we'll see tomorrow, with clouds, a little bit of sun, 12 degrees for a high on Friday, 0 for a low on Friday night. And then, as we see the high pressure system giving us that weather move off to the east, that's going to begin a warming trend. And that warming trend will take place not only for the upcoming weekend, but also as we move into the work week next week. Upper 20s for a high on Saturday, mid 30s for a high on Sunday. And then the work week next week, temperatures will be running slightly above normal. Matter of fact, that above normal trend will continue all the way through the 12th of the month. That's it for our closing prices this evening. Join us tomorrow for the early morning edition at 5:30 and your first look at the markets at 11:40 on WSGW.
News coverage.
Michigan, the state of our state is strong. States with extreme laws are losing talent. Bigotry is bad for business.
Very partisan, very divided.
News.
Classified documents.
Vice President Pence.
There's no there.
News.
Another mass shooting in California.
Over the debt ceiling.
Approaching a default.
The death of Tyree Nichols.
The actions of these officers.
GDP beat estimates.
News coverage.
To the 95th Oscars. Here are the nominees.
On WS.